just wanted to be a paladin.
Or he's just gonna pull it out anyway.
Link always pulls it out just in time. Oh, she kind of craned her neck weird.
These two always weirded me out.
They're like 500 years old or something like
They're
that.
they're weirding me out even more in higher resolution.
Hey, Sonny, would you like to pop my boil? Screw your stupid temple. I'll desecrate it however I want.
Pretty sure it's not your temple anyway, or maybe it is. Heck if I know. I just got here.
Oh crap, this is a maxed out warrior. They're using vitality things and all that.
Hey, you're really gonna have to go at it with your...
With my magic abilities.
Oh no, they both died. They just exploded into tiny balls of fire.
Where's my axe? There's my axe. Funny moment. Now I'm going to kill you.
Even the villains in Ocarina of Time are dorks.
This was a bad idea!
The strategy did not work.
Iron Knuckle. Something strange. This is not an ordinary enemy.
Yeah, so I think this one even has a different...
Oh jeez, all my health disappeared for some reason. I wonder why it all disappeared. It was obviously not my folly of any sort.
So I think this one is even called differently from the other Knuckles. You heard Iron Knuckle there, but...
Well, yeah, that's what Navi said. It's like something strange. This is not an ordinary enemy.
Well, I mean, like, even as far as the Knuckles go, like, I think it's a different Knuckle.
Well, they called it an Iron Knuckle, I don't know.
Yeah, what were the other ones? Silver Knuckles? No, they're all Iron Knuckles. Alright, well... Showed me!
Yeah, it's just different for some reason.
It's also got a lot more health.
Yeah, because there we go.
Sort of.
Why does armor disappear in this game?
There was a person in there!
Naburu! I'm 17 now.
Man, you've been in that armor for 7 years. It cannot be
guess.
comfortable.
Well, she's like the de facto leader outside of Ganon.
Ganon doesn't seem to care much about leading the actual Gerudo. He's kind of amassing his own army of weird, evil people.
Man, if only I had a shield to block that. Yay, a door. What is this? It's like other armor? It's like a ritual armor of some sort.
Just in case
Anyway,
the-
Naburu's dead. Yay,
No, she's not dead. Everybody stop with your weird theories.
she's like totally dead and everything and stuff. Is there any chest in here? Or,
Just because you can't disprove a theory doesn't mean it's correct. That's not how these work. Okay, yeah, this is the legit boss.
What the? Who has checkerboard designs in their boss room? I'm gonna have to have a word with the management
So
here.
tacky.
It's a big room, though. Oh, son of a bitch. I activated a cutscene. Grannies from hell.
Just kind of sticking their heads out of the floor.
Oh, her hair caught on fire. That's not good. And you came from the ninth circle of hell. Ah, her hair froze. That's probably a bad sign of some sort.
Her hair caught on ice.
Her hair caught on froze. Sorceress Sisters. Twinrova.
So the shtick with this fight is...
There's two of them, and I have to have some kind of shield or something to have an ability to absorb it. Eat it! Eat the fire of your sister!
So the shtick of this fight...
How do you pronounce her name?
Kotake?
Kotake. Ganondorf's surrogate mother. Sorceress of ice. She seems vulnerable to high temperatures. What does yours say?
Koome?
Koeme?
Koome?
Ganondorf's surrogate mother. Ganondorf had 2 moms? I knew it. There's nothing wrong with that. But he's evil nonetheless because he's a male. Everyone knows males are evil.
That's true.
Sorceress of Flame. She seems vulnerable to low temperatures.
So yeah, as we just saw, you've got to keep your eye on both of them. And when one of them attacks, reflect its laser out and hit the other.
It's weird that it's a laser of fire and then a laser of ice.
Just a laser of temperature. You don't actually even need to lock onto them, because they'll shoot it directly at you.
You know, since we're talking about temperatures, what is it that technically doesn't exist? Heat? Or is it cold?
Cold.
There we go. It's like, it's just heat and a lack thereof.
Yeah. Because really, if you remove... All you do is remove all heat, and you end up with...
Uh-oh, what are they doing here? Double dynamite attack. And then a lot of kids were just completely confused at this age.
And
the wink doesn't help.
And she winks at us?
Twinrova, this is the combined form of...
Kotake and Koome.
Turned their magic attacks back at them. Baby!
So yeah, she managed to get a lot more attractive, but she's still like 500 years old.
Yeah, that's a grandmother I'd like to get to know better.
Okay, so keep your eye on which of her hands she leaves up when she holds her hands above her head. And if she... You want to get 3 ice. Your shield will gather the 3 and then shoot it back out at her. Watch her hand, though, because if she shoots out a... Because if she mixes it up and puts out, like, 2 ice and then a fire... If she puts out, like, 2 ice and then the fire, you have to dodge. So we've got 1 fire now.
Because right now what we're doing is we're absorbing, and we need 3 shots to get a full blast. And if you mix it up at some point, you don't get your full shot.
So now we're just gonna have to dodge ice.
Because that's what she's throwing out.
Yeah. And we're just gonna have to dodge ice until... She's gonna do 3 ice, isn't she? Like, they actually planned this out, I think, so she does 3, 3, 3, 3. But if you mess one up, you're off pattern.
I flip all fancy like.
Come on, give us some of that fire.
Burn! With your own ability.
And I like how your shield is still, like, spewing fire out. Okay, she's gonna... Actually, if you want to dodge this fire... Or not.
Dodging no fire.
Well, I was just gonna say, if you dodge the next 2 fires, then you'll be back on pattern. You can beat her around earlier than otherwise. Because otherwise, now you're waiting.
I can wait. We can all wait.
I don't know... I don't actually remember what happens if you get hit by ice while you have fire. If it, like, cancels...
The charge just cancels out.
Yeah, if it, like, cancels out, or if it gives you a charge of ice.
I think it just cancels out and you have to, like, start your boobs.
Oh, and she laughed!
Oh, and I lost my charge anyway. She laughed in a way that made my pants tighten. I was like, what, 12 when this first came out? There was much confusion in the Force.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember...
Of my pants.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember much about what I was doing at the time this game came out.
I was playing this game, that's what I was doing.
Well, yeah, other than playing this game, obviously.
It's weird that she doesn't take any damage when you do that, too. Like, not that weird way, it's just that kind of like, she's only vulnerable when all of her magic's gone.
I feel like she's gonna mix it up at some point.
She does start throwing, like, like fire, then ice and fire and ice and stuff like that.
He's doing a pretty good job of just going, hey, here's a bunch of fire.
Maybe it's because I'm just using the Master Sword.
Dang it.
Well, that was my folly.
So much for me.
Maybe I should not lock on. Or at least if I'm gonna lock on, make sure I'm not using the Master Sword. Oh, there she is.
There we go.
Dropped.
Dang it.
I flipped somehow.
Frozen while you're flipped.
Well, I have my shield up too.
Well, it was the floor that got to you.
Oh, that is cool. And I don't mean that as a... Damn it, that was a pun.
Is it, you can tell what the shield's doing even, because after you actually hit her with it spews it back out, but then, like, as you're running towards her, you put the shield on your back, and it's still kind of spewing for just a moment, and you see that neat graphic on your shield while you're running after her.
Did they have it in the 64 version?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, that was not the direction I was trying to jump, Navi.
See, I was always confused about, like, how much damage you can do while they're down. Like, are they down for a specific amount of time, or a specific amount of damage? And I always felt like they were kind of down for a specific amount of damage, and it just felt, I don't know, it felt weird that you had to hit them multiple times when there was that ambiguity. Like, I don't know, I'll just hit you once and we don't have to worry about...
Well, now we don't have to worry ever. Bye, Gmilf. Wow, you're still kicking. That's impressive.
Yeah, apparently they're not done yet.
Oh, well, now they're done.
Or are they?
So, why exactly are you going to heaven?
Yeah, this was Japanese written. As far as they know, this is just the afterlife.
Oh, they're 400 years old. Okay.
Oh, well, we were close.
I was off by like a century.
Well, we were close.
Well, technically one of you would have to be older than the other, because you don't come out at the exact same time.
Simultaneously. Side by side. Worst birth in, like, history.
We'll come back to haunt you. Well, I guess that's exactly what you get for 300 years of community service. You get to go to heaven for free. It's weird that this has a heaven. I mean, I know it has an afterlife and all that stuff, but weird that it's heaven.
Again, that's more like how...
Now, back to the rants for some marshmallow hell.
Well, I'll say that's more how Japanese don't,
yeah,
for the most part...
It's just kind of a funny thing.
Like, they use Christianity and things like that the same way we use, like, Japanese
Shintoism,
mythology and
Buddhism,
crap.
all that stuff.
Like, it's done for flair, not because they actually understand or are making a statement. So, like, to them, they see that and they go, oh, they're dying. I get that. And not that, like, the distinction between what's where.
So, anyway, we've killed 2 old people, and I have no problem with taking their shit now.
Our temple now.
Yeah. My fucking fortress now. I got a flag in it and everything. Well, who's gonna be the last sage? Because everyone else we know is dead.
Yeah, we got 6 of them. We kind of been everywhere.
It's
it was
not
you!
True.
I never would have guessed.
Who would have thunk that the person that goes to the spirit temple was the spirit sage? Wait a minute, now that I recognize it, there was a pattern to it, and everyone who went to their respective temples turned out to be the sage.
Oh.
Actually, I just realized that everyone that did do that was actually the sage. I was like, son of a bitch, they actually all went to their damn temple. Sorry, it went...
They were just doing what they were supposed to do. There just happened to be a really big thing there.
Yeah, they didn't know they were sages. Competent swordsmen. a sage. You can't mess up that badly.
I'm curious if she aged over those 7 years, or if she just, like, lost 7 years.
Hmm. And you're awesome for it, because you're a sage, and that means you're awesome for it.
And, like, yeah, she's a thief, but she's an honorable thief. She doesn't go around just, like, stealing from everybody and beating people up.
She doesn't stab you in the back, she stabs you in the front, because you know it.
Like a Robin Hood thief. Or a passing caravan thief.
Or a Viking who rapes and pillages. Wait, no, not that one.
Oh man, she knows our name.
No! I'm still a virgin! Well, there's always Milan.
Grab that medallion with those shiny hands.
Turns out the only reason you can't do it is because the medallion's just, like, really heavy. And we've received the Spirit Medallion, which is the last medallion we need through this entire playthrough. Alright, game's over.
Yep, we're done, that's it. Roll credits.
Da, da, ba, da. God damn, he is handsome, isn't he?
Well, in the original development, they were originally going to make Link kind of, like, stupid looking.
Oh, they were going to
like he had been in, like, every other game up until then. And, like, I think it was one of the developers' wives.
Yeah, looked at it and went like, oh, I wouldn't want to play as somebody who looks like that.
They said, I think they said, like, can't you make a handsome guy in one of these games or something? So they did.
I think I may have said this at the beginning, I can't remember anymore, but my sister, when this came out, she was, like, 15, because we're 3 years apart, and she actually had a crush on Link as an adult. She thought he was really cute looking, and I look at that and go like, yeah, she ain't lying, he is cute looking.
So they intentionally tried to make Link handsome. They couldn't make him too handsome, though. They had to leave a little bit of dork in there, which is why he's wearing tights.
Yeah, you have to leave the dork in there.
Ah, okay.
The Temple of Time? I mean, we'll take care of that at another time, but... get it? Time.
Oh.
Gerthap.
Alright, so other than meeting with this mystery person at the Temple of Time, that's all the medallions. Which means all we have to do now is find the mysterious 7th sage. Maybe that's that person waiting for us.
Probably. Bird.
Bird just missed entirely.
Oh, I forgot I had the Master Sword. I thought I had the Big Goron Sword.
Alright, until next time, everybody, we've still got some game left in us yet.